Don't know if you can see this or not, but that little box that I was telling you is right there, and I can see the end of the wires, so I'm just going to reach in there with a pair of needle nose and grab a couple of them. Once I start pulling one or two, the rest of them should follow right along because they're kind of bunched up. And yep. There we go. Got them all through. So I'm going to go ahead and tighten down the wing. Make sure I got all of them. I'm going to go ahead and tighten down that wing before I hook all of these up, and then we'll hook those up. So let me flip it over here. And find the screws for the wing. I think they were in this bag. Yep. So you've got 2 screws here. They're this size. Drop right down in. It's kind of a snug fit. My glue wasn't dry on these antennae. I'm going to have to go back and re-glue those. Kind of is upsetting. Let me just take those out while I'm at it. I guess I should have waited on that until I had the wings on. Thought I could get away with it, but I guess not. So I'm going to take a handy dandy screwdriver here. I'm using a different screwdriver than the one that came with it, just because it's easier to get a grip on this. Let's see if I can get that started there. There we go. One wing in place. Not quite lined up on that one apparently. Let's see if I can get it lined up a little bit better. There we go. It's got it. Screw this one down. The wings are on. Next item up is the wing struts. These look fairly easy. Looks like we just put them on just like this with the notch on this side, so that the nut, there's a recess on the back here for the nut to go in. So I'm going to do one side and then the other. So we're going to do screw down through here. Okay. And I'm going to take the nut, kind of hold it in place with my finger. Whoop. Chase it all over the table here first. Hold it in place just like that. Take our screwdriver. Boy, my hand is beginning to shake tonight for some reason. There we go. So once it gets started, that nut seats right down into that recess. You don't have to hold it anymore. It's kind of self-holding. So we'll do the same thing on this one. So put the screw in place. Nut on the back side. Screw it down. And it's got grip. So there we go. Another half turn on that one. And that's done. Do the other side, and then we're ready to hook up the electronics. Okay, it's time to hook up all the electronics to the receiver here. So really straightforward. Just got to take a look at the receiver and find channel 4. Let's find channel 4 first off. Okay, so channel 4. Some of the stuff is already hooked up, so I don't want to pull that out. I just got to find all these. Okay, so this goes to channel 4. So here are the 3 connectors for channel 4. So here's the ones that come from the wings. Again, the channel 4 on this one is the lights. So we're going to hook that up. And it shouldn't matter what order these go in. I could be wrong, but it shouldn't. It's a channel 4. Oops. Just like that. There should be one more channel 4 here. There it is. There's the last channel 4. There should be 2 channel 1s to go into the Y adapter for channel 1, and channel 1 is the aileron. There's one. There's the other. Now they do give us some neat, handy-dandy zip ties if you want to tie all this together. I'm not going to bother with that. I'm going to kind of tuck it down in. There's kind of a pocket up underneath here, up under the edge here. I'm going to put all the wires and the receiver kind of up in there. And if need be, then I'll glue down the receiver at a later point. But right now I just want to get this put together. Actually, I may go towards the back with the receiver and the wires. I'm just going to, hopefully nothing comes unhooked while doing this. I can't guarantee that. Let me look at this and see what way I decide. I'll show you what way I decide here, what will be the best. I may end up using those zip ties after all. Let me give me just a second, and I'll come back and show you how I ended up doing this. Now, what I ended up doing is I ended up just tucking up one wire at a time up into this little pocket here. Let me try to get this in a position where you can see it. Hopefully you can see it there. You can see there's a little bit of a pocket up in there. I tucked it up in there and put the receiver up in there, left the antenna kind of hanging out here. Hopefully that won't be too close to the wires, the power wires. I don't think it will be. That gives plenty of room in there for the battery. And that pretty much completes the assembly of this plane. I got to put these antenna back on, but that's not a big deal. I'll glue those in just a second, and I'll put some batteries in the transmitter, and we'll get this thing powered up and see if everything works right. Well, there it is. All together, everything's hooked up, everything works right. I just got to adjust the trims a little bit. But other than that, everything seems to work just fine on it. Motor spins up. So we're ready to fly. It'll take me about 5 minutes to adjust the trims and then wait for some good weather. So hopefully we'll get some soon, and I'll be able to get out and fly this for you. See you then.